eBay King. It may as well be Christmas because I got a wind deflector. So this is a company made by a company called Deflectaire, and I did a little research on these things. They usually have some kind of etching done on it, so if you light them up, they kind of change colors and that kind of thing. The reason I chose this one was because it has it's 1/4 inch. A lot of these are 1/8 inch and they're real thin. They're made out of Lexan or something like that, and wasn't really happy with that. I figured I can put some WS2812 lights on it and light this thing up. So another thing I'm gonna have to do is probably come up with a piece of trim to kind of block the lighting from going forward, and you definitely don't want to have any glare or anything like that. So I'll probably put a trim right along the bottom of this, a silver trim to kind of match the other silver in there to kind of finish this off a little bit. So should look good. There we go. Today I'm going to be using these LED addressable lights. This comes in a strip. It's waterproof, silicone coated, and they're fully addressable, so they change colors. And along with that, we'll use this LED controller specifically for the 2812 addressable LEDs. And then, of course, that's going to have to be powered with 5 volts. Don't plug it into 12 volt supply. These the WS2812s are 5 volts only. So make sure you use a power adapter. Oh yes, LEDs. I love it every time. Anything that's lit up and illuminated with LEDs is really good, but this serves much more of a purpose than that. So when I was driving down the road, there'd be a lot of wind buffeting, and that's probably gonna go away now. So what we have is something that looks good in the daytime and also at night. So in the daytime, this thing is actually pretty stylish. It says Solstice on it. And it's nice, clear, thick plastic, like I said before. Looks pretty good, even by itself. But now at nighttime. Yeah, at nighttime, this thing gets really interesting. So, I said before, it comes with a remote and stuff like that. Right now, this thing's cycling through all the colors that it has, or the different color modes that it has. It has kind of a rainbow thing it does, and then it'll pass an LED back and forth, and just the length that it was, it just happened to cut it correctly so that the LEDs actually meet in the middle. So I don't know what the chances of that are, but yeah, you can see it's exactly what I wanted. It's not even really completely dark out here, and you can see these things are really working well. Probably going to be a little distracting. So one thing that I was concerned about is this thing can actually shut off when the key shuts off, which it does, but is it going to turn back on again? And the answer is yes, it will turn back on again. So that's something you really don't want to have happen. You don't want this thing turning on all the time and displaying this all the time. I would imagine it's going to be pretty bright in there too. So I did put a switch, and I'll show you that. And here's where I put that switch. You know, I hate to put switches on the interior of vehicles, but in this case I really didn't see a choice, and this one actually looks like it kind of belongs there a little bit. And you can see what I was talking about, how it kind of cycles from right to left, and then there, it'll cycle in the middle. Man, this thing's cool. Would I do it again? Heck yeah, I'd do it again. I'd do it again any day. And I'll tell you what you should do. You should like and subscribe. And just remember, you can do all things.